Hello, welcome back. Last time I escaped the supermarket, and now that I'm out of there, I can turn this distracting thing off. It's useful when it's useful, but most of the time it's not useful. Alright, so I can look elsewhere for employment, and there was a spot that kind of caught my eye, the hat shop. Because I was underground, or what counts as underground, and seeing this is bugging me. So let's go to that place. Since I can choose pretty much whatever's open, or something that's not. Because I have a number of keys now. Oh, right, if I want to get there, I have to go the long way around, don't I? That's probably fine. These two might be having a conversation, but I don't get to listen in on it. Those two slugs are whispering quietly to each other. Away from the ears of prying ferrets. Is this the way out? No. Is this the way out? Maybe. Yes. Okay. Oops, I broke your car. There, I fixed it. Right, the public access waypoint. I do have one sky key now. So I could do something about that if I really wanted to. What's over here? Right, the toll bridge. That's complicated. I'm not ready to mess with that yet. So, right, hat shop. Yeah, nice hats. Let me go work for the place that may have manufactured it. Oh, this is not a place to work, this is a place to shop, I see. Cube hat, one sky key free. Round hat, one Terra key free. Okay, I see. And these are the assistants that will put the hat on my head. And I get to enjoy it for the duration of being in the shop. Oh, that's pretty good. Hello, Bombug. I won't bug you. Alright, so, Coolahead's hat shop. 8 primes for a sky, 4 skies for a Terra. Oops, those are the exchanges on offer. There's a car dealership which would cost 1 prime key to get in. Was there not one other place, though, that I could get into without spending anything? Let's see, look up here. So here's, right, this is hotel. That was one. Although that, again, well, I don't know. Don't know if they have help wanted or if I'd have to... Oops. Whoa, I'm breaking your car all apart. Let's visit the hotel, though, and find out. Right, so just kind of back to wandering the city streets. This experience, which is this, is the pasta shop. Hotel is where? It's here. How do I get there? This... well, it goes through if I... Okay. I can go through the back alley. Not this back alley. Where does this go? Oh, yes, this one works. Sure. Okay. Hotel. Bedrock Hotel. Alright. Normally it'd be 1 prime key to stay the night. Single night you can stay in a room for free. That's nice. Alright, so special promotional deal. I get a stay for free. Lounge area with couches and stuff. Okay. Those are one way, but they have... No, they don't have... Oh, those are elevators. I see what's happening. Ah, this is one of those hotels where you can't take the stairs. Those always bother me. There are no stairs in this game, though, so I guess all hotels here would be like that. Okay, I get how it is. So that's how you elevate. Alright, let's explore. Oh boy. 1F hotel rooms, they're all occupied. I'm just realizing now, there's no way currently in the game to pre-place an open door. Like, this is a situation where it absolutely would make sense to have an ornamental open door someplace. Should I make that possible? You could tell the difference between a door that was always open and one that once was locked by viewing the initial state. So yeah, that wouldn't introduce any particular ambiguity. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Like, it's just a matter of adding it to the editor, I'm pretty sure. Second floor. 2F hotel rooms. Ooh, this is a fancy one. Very pricey to get in. Star key to read the sign. Okay, well, I'm interested in that. However, what do I gotta do to actually get in there? Oh man, you flush the toilet, it flushes the entire toilet. Like, splooshes it all down in the floor. So, I need your thingy. So I'd need a prime and a star key. Bring this out, put it here, push it in, then I could read this. Okay. What about third floor? Here we go. Hey, check it out. Feeling tired, Leaf decides to stay at the Bedrock Hotel for the night. The next day, Leaf leaves the city and goes on another adventure. Alright, so this is the hotel ending. Yep, that's my graph. As predicted. Yup. This thing right here. What's the number? 447? Got it. Okay. Oops. Alright, sure. So, that's nice. I stay in the hotel. And yeah, let's experience this thing. Sploosh! Okay, well, that toilet's gone. Alright. Third floor. Right, third floor is the top floor, apparently. Okay. So, there's one sign of interest to read on the second floor, and I need a fancy key and a non-fancy key to get it. Was there anything I care about on the first floor? Not that I can tell. Seems like I don't need to do much of anything here unless I want the, just the basic clear on the room. Which I may want at some point. Alright, so that was the hotel. What else can I explore? So right, there's a supermarket, hotel, haven't been here, can't get yet because of... school bullies. What do I think the story is with school bullies? Either I'm gonna come around on... Bugless from the north, or I'm going to come through the area of protest at City Hall using a star key. That one's definitely possible, if I had one of these. Can I, what does it cost to get a star key? There's, where's that shady dealer? You don't sell those. Have I ever seen a star key? I don't think I have. Sky and Terra here, right, at the Coolahead's Hat Shop. Wait, did I not? Right, of course, I finished this, but I didn't, like... kill the optional things, because why would I do that? Airport? Was there stuff to do at the airport? There was... oh, and warehouse? I never went down into the warehouse. Right, so at the airport, star key gets me to exciting destinations. To prime keys get me to this. Okay, well I could like go here and see what it is and just get it on the map impermanently. That's an option. Wait, this is... no, here. Right, car dealership costs 1 to get in, so the warehouse, I think, is the place I would want to go. There's a... oh, right, and there's logging. There is logging. Should I try logging? Let's see what logging is like. Although, something's bothering me. This is the park, right, okay. Park is nice. I could pay the 2... prime keys to get in and see if this leads around to Bugless. But I'm not ready to spend keys yet, it's just I'm not in that phase of the world. Was the warehouse here, or is this the airport? This is airport. Right, and this leads to the power plant for a star key. Okay, warehouse. Ooh, the vibe changes a bit here. Let's try it. Alright, Alright, workers having quiet conversations. Not for me to listen to. Lifts for whatever you need a lift for. I could lift some things up. This is all as solid as it looks. Nothing to do here as far as I can tell. Oh, there's no room over here. Oh. Well, what's up with this, then? Mysterious? There's not anything hidden over here, is there? I mean, there couldn't be. Map doesn't say there's any keys in here. What a suspicious room. Huh. Okay, well. Seems like there's not obviously anything to do here. Can I go into warehouse A? I can. Okay, this might have some stuff. Lampposts, the Convenient Lamppost Association! Right! Excellent! Yep, good lampposts. Okay, but I can go farther down inside warehouse A. Alright. Here we go. Hi, slugs. That's a lot of lampposts. Got lots of spares. Right, and they continue up here. Okay, one of these... This is a way through. Yeah, okay, so if I climb up to this spot, I can go north. That's the puzzle. Okay, so doing another block stacking sort of thing. I have practice at this. Okay, so first of all... I found a waypoint! Yo! I can't use it though. What's on top of it? Statue rubble. Okay, so here's a one-way waypoint. Have I found any others? Timber has some waypoints. They're both blocked. Okay. Okay, so there is a waypoint here. First of all, just I want that active, just so I know about it. Alright. In order to do what I want to do here... Oh, hey, there's another one. Oh. That may change some things. Okay, yeah, so these are mostly for same room travel. I mean, yes, I can do this to get 4 blocks. I can do some similar things here to get a few more. Alright, workers, you're gonna help me out whether you want to or not. Was there a way to get more than that? That's not actually all that many. How many do I need, though? Depends what I'm doing. I may want to pull you down. So if I were to be able to make this eye fire east, you would blow that up and I could hop on from... If I used another explosion, I could hop on from there. It's hard to see how that would happen. But that is... Oh, you'll fire north, as long as you don't see me too many times. Okay. Well, for now, let's look at block stacking options. So 2 blocks gets me to elevation 2. Oops. How does it do that? Actually, can I stack 2? In this arrangement... I'm not entirely sure how. I can do this, but that's not what I want. Is it? not really, no. And now this is stuck here forever, the one I'm standing on. Okay, what's going on here? It's hard to tell. Alright, if I'm activating waypoints and leaving, let's get both of them. 3 bomb bugs are available. Some weird hard to use lift is here. Not gonna get me the elevation I need. What it looks like to me is I want to be up here, push you south 1, yeah, you, south 1, then west to here, then fire it north. In few enough turns that this bomb bug doesn't hop down. So, right, a thing I wasn't thinking about was, well, no, I can't hop onto this waypoint unless I have another in the room, and this doesn't work for that. No, I need an explosion to clear this off. Perhaps that explosion could also do something else, though I'm not sure what. Then I could use... How am I supposed... Wait. Oh, there's more. There's more to this. Okay, let's go back to when I had... Oh, I can't. That's fine. Let's get some push blocks. So that's a way to boost some things. Yes. It's not enough yet. If I did this... Still nothing in particular is really happening. Well, if I had a few more... Which I can get. I have a feeling there's a way to pick this apart with a different number of explosions that'll get me more blocks than taking the 2x2 over here. Like, maybe I can get this entire formation. Let's try that a little bit. So I make it that shape. Then I make it this shape. I need 2 more explosions. That's more. That's more than I can have. Let's just do it once. Did that get me more than I would have had otherwise? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 8. Well, let's see if 8 is enough. Even if it were... One thing I certainly don't want to do is clear this room, because then I wouldn't be able to get here. I mean, I don't really know how to do anything more than that. Right, but the idea was... to do this a little bit, but then what? Then I'm slightly higher, yeah, cool. But I can't go one more higher than that, as far as I know. I'm having a little bit of trouble parsing this. Okay, so that got me 8. If I do things this way, I end up with 4 plus... Oops. Two plus 2. So I get the same number either way. At least those two ways of solving this. I see that if I could knock out this, like... Wait, is there a way to do that? Hold up. Start with that. Then give it one of these. Oh, but this doesn't move. Of course it doesn't. How could it? Then I need 2 more explosions yet to do what I want here. Yeah, I still just end up with the, that same number. Wait, or... No, hang on. One of those was bad. Right? There isn't one of these that knocks out 3, though. No, like I'd have to... Okay, so I get access to 2. Either way I do it, it looks basically like this. Yeah, then there's just... I do not see a way to pick this apart better. Anyway, so if 8 push blocks is what I get... What can I actually do with that? There's just not a lot here. What would I desire? Well, now I can kind of understand this. So if... I just don't quite have stacking right now, do I? I don't think I do. No. Like, these are all kind of cornered. Visual confusion's definitely on purpose. Okay, so resetting probably is not what I actually want to do here. Okay, so here's 4. I'll just checkpoint here, here's 8. Then what? Wait, maybe it's productive to... No, I can't hop onto this. Wait, that's an open monster gate. An open monster gate? Which means when the room is closed, when the room is clear, then this just gets harder to access. Yeah, so monster gate here. 3 monsters left. I'm still assuming my goal is to get up on top of these, so reach elevation 3. How would that happen? And even if I did it from here, like if I'm doing it, I have to do it in this column, I think. If I do it in this column, then you look at me, I step south, you step south, I go over here, I can push this down and over there, but I still have to step into your column again, and you would jump all the way down and be out of range of exploding that. So if I'm getting that high up, it's going to have to be in... Huh. No, this is just stuck. Like, this doesn't move anymore. What am I doing? Well, maybe one of the things I'm doing... Instead of putting all bomb bugs on the ground... What if you were... Where exactly? Let's work with this one. Let's me make an explosion up high if I want to. This lets me boost that kind of remotely if I want to. Still doesn't allow me to put a push block on top of a bomb bug, or vice versa. If I wanted one of you to elevate, that much is doable. Well, I'm not sure I can do anything about it after that, though. You come on down here. Here. You're up high now, yes, cool. I have no other means of elevation to get you onto anything. There are no monster blocks in the room. Man, I do not know what's going on here. Maybe I need to come from the north and things will make sense. You suppose this connects to anything? I don't know anything else on floor -2. Would it help if I could see this more fully, like if those foreground obstructions weren't there? I mean, I think I can visualize just fine. So okay, explosions can acquire me push blocks. But what can push blocks do for me? Okay, if I could get a sufficiently tall hat, I could hop onto it here and be up there. So 3 push blocks stacked on top of each other on top of my head? So, first of all, I would have to be able to stack. Currently, I don't know a way to do that. Or that's not true. Wait, got ideas. Got ideas, got ideas, ideas. Check this out. I checked it. It was very unimpressive. Okay, what about... Okay, fine. Let's do it this way. This will be less optimal, but at least it does get me this. Oh. No, I can't access you. Okay, can I get this on my head? I think so? Somehow? How would that be? No... No, I don't think so. Yeah, see, the reason that I wanted an explosion all the way down here, where it would kill me, is because... Oh, never mind, that doesn't work. I thought it would destroy the rubble and dislodge a thing. Okay, well, if I could have an explosion here, where I'm currently standing, that would do good things, but that's a corner. Bomb bugs don't really move into those without shenanigans that I don't think I can pull off. But again, even having a 3-stack, I don't actually know what to do with this. If I could get it onto my head, great. What would that look like? So I have 2 more explosions to do that with. But yeah, for something to go in my head, it needs to be up high. Okay, there's only one valid arrangement, and that is explosion here up high, me standing there. Because that is a place you can get up high from. Well, unless I put a bomb bug on a push block, then it can just be anywhere. Explosion there up high. Can I conceive of a way that could ever happen? If I could be here, prime a bomb bug that's there, move here, somehow have this and a bomb bug that's here both elevate at the same time. No, it'd have to do what? Like, this explosion goes off, creating an explosion there at the time that I step here. Then this goes up and pulls the explosion up with it? Can an explosion be elevated, or does the bomb bug have to be before it goes off? I forget the details of that. However, well, if explosion number 1, okay, you know what, let's test this. Oh boy, what are all these levels? I've built so many things. I don't even remember what worlds those were for. I was doing some stuff in space at some point. Yeah, I think I remember what this is about. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's try a silly thing. Gonna make a fancy, contrived... what's this called? Descent. Fancy contrived mechanism. To see what it would look like if an explosion was elevated. Now, oh, there's something more to this, though. Okay, I can think of a few possibilities for how this will resolve. Let's just find out which it actually is. So this is the machine, right? Yeah, okay. So explosion processes in reading order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Does an explosion hurt its own space? I forget. I think this changed at some point in development. I forget where I landed with that. 6? 5 or 6. Either way, this space is processed later than that one. By the time the explosion reaches here, that has already been pushed and has pressed down the pressure plate, and you are at elevation 1. So the explosion never even touches you. So to test what I want to test would require flipping horizontally, I think? There's a hotkey for that. What did I set it to? Shift single quote. Okay. And that broke my wiring, of course, because I still need to fix that, and I have not... Whoa! That more than broke my wiring, that made a connection to something invalid. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Alright, yeah, well, this is on my to-do list anyway. that's still... Okay, I need to flip vertically. Shift semicolon. Rewire this, yeah, and get rid of the nothing. Wire to that. Oops. Okay, so the answer is explosion does not elevate. Because during explosion processing, yeah, I saw it happen there at elevation 0. This detonated, creating a future explosion here, then continued in reading order until that pressed. Toggle door went up, explosion didn't come with it. Okay, so there is no reason, there is no way to make that concept work. Because, well, I mean, there's... If while primed, I could... Okay, so, but I guess the way would be... like... this? Let's see... Oh, no. No, it'd have to be... This would have to be wired to both of those. Now I've made it hard to see again. Also, yeah, right. This explosion can't go down low and create an explosion next to itself up high. That's the principle. So that hat can't go on my head that way. Okay, well, I tried. Alright, whatever's going on in this room, I do not currently understand it. I don't even know which action I'm trying to do here, so maybe I'll just leave this behind for now. We can come back here later. I don't even know what's north, but something. I'm gonna get there, because there's something there. However, next time, I think I want to fell a tree, because that looks interesting. This looks fun on the minimap, with that formation in the center. Alright, so, timber next time, I think is a reasonable plan. How do I get out of this warehouse? Here. Alright, I'll see you then for some logging.